Hey guys, how's everything going? This is JSer. This video is about TypeScript. Let's take a look at classes today. Okay, let's begin. This is a classical class, right? A greeter greeting this constructor. This is a instance method. Yeah, and this is the same as JavaScript, I think. And the inheritance, we could use extends. So this is an animal. We have some move instance method. Actually, it's on the prototype, and dog extends it. It has a separate method called bark, but dogs also have the move. Yeah, it can move. Yeah, nothing special. What's the example? Here okay, the animal. This is the animal, and this is a snake. Extends the animal. And we could call super move, and the move from the animal will be used. It has its own move, but we could call super move. This is nothing special, and we have something special here: public, private, and protected modifier. These are not in the JavaScript except the private field one. Okay, public, it's default. It means that we could access the instance properties from outside, not within this instance method. And we could change it to private. This is a private field. Okay, this is an animal. It has a private field with a hashtag name. This is new in JavaScript. Okay, constructor, the name, we set this name, and then we create a new instance, but this name cannot be accessed from outside. It's not accessible from outside. Besides this one, we could use TypeScript's private field. We use private. This is the same as previous one, and still it's private and only accessible. Okay. So when TypeScript compares to type about the private and protected field, they are only the same when they are actually have this extending a relationship. Say animal has this private field name, and Rhino extends, and employee also has a private name, right? So new animal with new Rhino, new employee, and Rhino could be assigned to animal because it extends animal. Animal is a supertype of Rhino. Of course, could be assigned, but employee cannot be assigned to animal even though it has the name, right? But these names are not from the same declaration, so they cannot assign. Well, you can think that animal's name is different from employee's name, right? Okay. Understanding protected. Protected is much the same as private, except that it could be also accessed to within deriving classes. Let's take a look. The classes, person, and we extend this person with the employee, and this employee actually could get its name. Its name is from person. If this is private, you cannot access this name. Let's take a look here. This name, right? There's no name here. It's from the person. If you use a private, if it's public, the error here will be gone. Okay, and if it's private, this is error, and this is also error because this employee cannot access this name also. So we use protected. This is the same as the Java, I think. Okay. A constructor may also be marked as protected. So person, this is constructor, is protected. As it said, it is not public, so you cannot new now. You cannot new person directly. You can only new employee, and employee actually calls super here. Protected, so super. What if it is private? Let's see. I don't know. If it is private, I think you cannot extend anymore, right? Because you cannot call super. Cool. Yeah. Read only. You cannot change it. Read only once is initiated in the constructor, you cannot change it anymore. Parameter properties. Yeah, this is in constructor. Yeah, this is not. This is the same as JavaScript, nothing special. Accessors, we use get and set, right? Just getter and setter. So we can set get and then use set, which are also all functions declared here, but we could use them as a normal property. So when we dot full name, this setter will be called. We set this Bob Smith. Actually, we have some check, and then assign the full name. The private full name you cannot access directly. This is commonly used in the cookie. You know that document.cookie is actually a setter and getter. Nothing special here. Static properties, static. This is not instant level, it's the class level. So it's the same value across all the instance. The grid one. Oh, no, not the instance. It's on the class, because this class actually is a function. Function is an object. Object could have any properties. Well, actually, the most of these chapter is about JavaScript. Spec is not TypeScript only. Okay. Advanced techniques, constructor functions. Constructor. Just as we mentioned before, when we define a class, actually the class has two parts. The public part is about the instance, right? Instance. The other one, actually, instance, it means the prototype. The other one is the class itself. Class itself is actually a function. Let's see the JavaScript transpiled from this TypeScript. This is a class, greeting, constructor, grid, and actually be transpiled to this one. This is function. This is this is the constructor function, and this is the prototype, and return it. And greeter actually have this greeter. Where is it? Static. There's no static. Oh, static here. So it assigned to this greeter function actually. Okay, this is a class. And then if we define a greeter and a new greeter assigned to it, then this is actually class here is used as the instance, the type, right? This means the instance which has the grid and the greeting. But for the static, here is the type of greeting. You see that let's greeter maker of greeter. Then this is used as a constructor function. It's a function. Then the type of it actually has this standard meaning. It's static. It's bound to the function itself. So, yeah. Type of greeter and greeter. Greeter could be used as a type for the instance, and also it could be used as the constructor function. So if we want to handle the constructor function, we need to use a type of greeter, because here it's a value. This is a type. Okay, using a class as interface, because you could be also use it's part of a type and part of value. So if we use something like this, we could extend it, and the interface could extend it as an interface. So that's all. Very interesting, especially about the public, private, and protected, and private fields JavaScript. So what should we use? Should we use the private or use the private keyword? I would say use the ECMAScript private fields, because it's built in within the JavaScript runtime. And though I don't like this syntax, the hashtag, what it is, it's just bizarre to me. And private is much more clean, but you should use the this one. This is more standard. Okay, that's it. Hope it helps. See you next time. Bye bye.